Hello, I'm Mike Cisco with the IT Manager Institute, and welcome to the section on IT humor. This is number 2, Where is my car? This happened to me early in my IT management career, and it was a great jab that people had with me. I hope you find it as funny as I did. So here we go. Alright, where's my car? If you jab, prepare to get jabbed because it's going to put a target on your back. This is where I'm getting jabbed. At one part of my career, we have a software company and we're selling software to hospitals, and we have an organization called IFAS, Interactive Financial Application System. Products on the financial side, billing, accounts receivable, payroll, general ledger, those kinds of applications for a hospital. We have 102 hospitals that we support and 100 IT support staff. Most of that staff is programmers, because what we do is we do customized programming for these hospitals once they license our software. Alright, so our headquarters is in Atlanta, and we have 5 regions. We have a Southeast region, a Northeast region, we have a Midwest Chicago region, we have a Southwest region, and we have a West region. Well, we have IFAS support offices in each of those regions. At the time when we start this, I'm the red pen in the Southeast region. I manage the Southeast region. We all report to a guy by the name of Dean, who's the white pen in Atlanta. He's responsible for all of IFAS, and he has 5 regional support managers, I being one of them, out of the Southeast. We have a $6 million programming revenue providing customized programming services for these 102 hospitals that we do. Each one of us, each of our 5 regions have about $1.2 million in revenue objectives for each year. Alright, well, Dean gets promoted, and what happens is he gets promoted and I get assigned, or I get promoted into his job. So now I have responsibility for all of IFAS across the country. Well, the first thing I decide to do is I need to go visit the office. First office I go to is the Northeast office in Philadelphia. So I get there. So I'm in the Philadelphia office. It's a 2-day meeting. I get there the first afternoon. I meet with the manager, meet with some of the staff, get to know some of them. We're going to have a staff meeting the following morning. The manager of the office, his name is Craig. We go out to eat dinner, and the next day we have our staff meeting, and then at the end of the day I get ready to go back to the airport to fly back to Atlanta. Well, I didn't realize it, but they had moved my car from one side of the parking lot to the other. It was winter time, and Craig knew that I always put my car keys in my coat pocket, so my big trench coat is hanging on the back of his door. When I wasn't looking, or when I was in a meeting with someone, he took my keys and they moved the car from one side of the building to the other side of the building. So I go out and I'm looking for my car in the parking lot. Of course, it's not where I put it. I can't find my rental car. Well, I'm finally getting so frustrated, I'm about to head in and report my car. I thought it was stolen. And then all of a sudden Craig comes out, and then after a bit of discussion, he points up into the 5th row of windows, and his entire staff is in the windows looking out, watching me looking for my car. So they're laughing at me, having fun at me. They jab me. So the next week I go to San Francisco and meet with the West Coast team. Well, when I get there, Kathy says we're going to have a staff meeting, and one of the things that I've got is like a 5-minute video that's on leadership and sense of direction. Would it be okay if I showed that? And I said, yeah, that'd be great. She introduces the video to all the staff in the staff meeting, and then the next thing I see is I see myself walking around the parking lot looking for my car. The team in Philadelphia had videotaped that, and they had recorded their comments as I was looking for my car, and they're laughing so hard they can't even talk. They're laughing so hard. Alright, so at the end of the video, they in the classroom, they all come in together and they meet and they say a big gotcha after Craig makes a comment or two. All right, so Kathy showed this to her staff. Everybody got a big kick out of me looking for my car. Well, for the next 2 years, every time I got assigned a new IT organization to manage, guess how they introduced me to the new team? You bet. They introduced me with this Cisco on Leadership and Sense of Direction videotape that the Philadelphia office had taken. So every organization I managed from that point forward, that's how they got introduced to Mike Cisco. And the finale was our senior VP had a senior managers meeting, and we had about 45 senior managers from around the country came into Atlanta for a big meeting. And the second day, he's got a topic in the agenda called leadership training. And guess what it was? The video of me looking for my car and my leadership and sense of direction. That film got a lot of mileage. So lots of jabs on Mike Cisco from that one event. Well, that's the story of Where Is My Car. That incident took place in the late 80s, and it followed my career for several years. Would you like to see the video that they created? Well, I've got it, but I'll have to warn you, the video is kind of rough. It's not high quality because it was done in the late 80s, like I said earlier, but I think you'll get the gist of what they did and how much fun they had jabbing me on this one.
They say that parting is such sweet sorrow. And so, the members of the IFAS team in the Northeast Regional Office are full of sorrow. For it is the end of another memorable visit from one of our great leaders, Mike Cisco. We have all grown to love Mike, basically for the direction that he provides for us. It is this direction which has enabled us to overcome our most difficult problems. It is the same direction which has made us achieve our success. It is this high quality of direction that he provides us with from that faraway land of Atlanta that has made us all proud to be part of IFAS. There is no doubt in our minds that Mike knows what direction to take at all times. Note, if you will, the direction that Mike has taken since he has left our building. All of us would like to thank you for your direction.
Ah yes, direction. A man with a mission. He has taken IFAS where no man has gone before, from a losing proposition to profitability. But the sad part about giving such strong direction thus leads to burnout. Thus, forgetting where did I park my car, Mike is lost. But we shall rally as a Northeast IFAS group and go help Mike out in finding his new direction in life. And so ends another story. At the IFAS Northeast, winning and being successful. I gotta go help.
It's all
He got it.
We'll say it's his fault.
By the time you receive this message, Mike, it will be distributed nationally. We are sending copies to each manager, Ed Bowman and Dean Gamble. So we just wanted to say one thing to you as a team, and that is 1, 2, 3. Gotcha! Bruce did it.
What's his last name?
Clark Smith.